Alright, what's poppin'? I see the little time limit I got to talk, huh? Alright, but look, Kai Rose with Faye. We finna be speaking, I don't know how much light. It should be cool, it should be cool. But we finna be speaking over Raziel. I hope this wind ain't blowing too hard. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for any interferences. I'm out here with this black and mild, you know what I'm saying? Finna get some of the ethers up out of me real quick, you know what I'm saying? Finna get some little flows and shit going, cause I'm talking about Raziel for a while, you know what I'm saying? Nigga done got a little angry. You know, the fire, the spirit done arose in me a little bit, so you know, we finna chill that out. Get the worst thing out the truth. Hold on. It's all wind and shit out here. Pause, nigga. Pause, nigga. Hold on, let me. Got like this black. It's too much wind outside, cuz I can't even. It's hard to operate on in that bitch. Like, door done open. No fucking bastard. See me. High coonery. Real deal coonery. I'm playing. I see coon as like, you just making a conception. You making it do what it do. I fuck with raccoons and shit for real, bro. I be saying words and shit. Ugh. I know it may get some people mad. I like raccoons. But anyway. Raziel, right? Now, in similarities to Azrael, it's like Raziel just playing like a different side of the coin. You know, it's like as Azrael, you know, it's like the angel of help. You know, helping you already be in existence. The type of hell you got going on, the life you dealing with. You know, Azrael is helping you with that. Now, Raziel is talking about evil. You know, not evil. You know, and similarities of love and shit like that. All that good energy. I ain't finna talk about that right now. We're talking about life. You know, life is not necessarily, you know, evil. That's not the opposite of life, nigga. The opposite of life is evil. Whoever told you that opposite of life is evil shit, like Eminem lame ass demon. Them motherfuckers is lying to you and they don't know what the fuck they talking about. That's getting you lost in words and shit and their own conceptions. Niggas gonna have to pay for that shit on God. What? Life. You know, and it's opposites, not even opposites, because it's not necessarily a conception of duality. You know, duality is talking about, it can play in similarities to realms and being that type of existence, but this is a more shape and form that's representing divinity. You know, when you talk about life, this force of willpower that's existing throughout these different cosmos and all these different shapes and forms and sinities, you is representing divinity. You know, if it's there in every way, shape, and form, it's not necessarily a conception of duality. You know, it's representing divinity. It plays a part of what life consistently is as you are. You get to know all of yourself. So don't get lost in like duality. Like, you know, like it's always a different nigga. It's its own thing. You know, without anything else. You know, it got like its own opposite to what it is already. Like you can just look in the word and look in the flow and resonate with it for your goddamn self. Now, Raziel is teaching you about magic. You know, how to use these different substances and elements of existence that are here in the presence of life in which you dwell. E-feel is talking about the energy that's filling life. You know, when you got the wind here, my nigga, we got all these different currencies. You see the blue sky behind me, you see light. Nigga, I'm standing on a platform, it's wood and shit, nigga, that's E-feel, nigga. Not evil. You know, and Raziel is teaching you about these different compositions of elements and how they play out in reality, how these symbols hum with one another, how they make out in existence and resonance within being itself. That's what it's showing you. You know, Raziel, and talking about magic. You know, nigga, magic is always here. Now, it's just bringing out the letterings of the words in which I always do. I'm gonna start just getting that deep every time. Fuck it, it's up there with me. You know, Ra, y'all know about Big Razi. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say Big Razi. That's Razi. But y'all know about Ra. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas know about Egypt. Stop playing. Y'all niggas done heard about Horus. You done heard a little something. You know it's about the sky. Niggas use hours. You know what I'm saying? Like you speak breath and life and reality. That's Ra, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's talking about being reality being emitted into existence itself. Then you got the Z, so you seeing about how like reality, you are seeing how reality is coming into existence upon all different totem poles of life. You seeing above the horizon and below the horizon. You know how shit computes with one another in a similar sense consistently. That's the R-A-Z. Now, after you know how all these shapes and forms are coming out together, the individuality within it. That's why it's R-A-Z-I. You get to knowing about these individual perceptions and conceptions, their own spheres of reality, their perspective, and how they live it out up on a consistent basis. Now, when you got the I right there, you adding in the elements of L. So you seeing how God or how this shit is just flowing out in life consistently in all these different shapes and forms. Raziel. So it's teaching you about how life is emitted into reality and what you can do with it, so to say. What it can do, the different shapes and forms and different powers that they possess with them just being themselves. That's Raziel. That's what that angel does. All angels are really here to help you. You know what I'm saying? That's why like archangels, when you see that type of expression out in life, it's like if you see an archangel, that's like a position all angels kind of like play in some shape and form. The archangel is just like that one knowingness of that energy itself. So when you're talking about Archangel Raziel, it's the overview of all this shit. But it's not like, other beings don't go about doing the same shit. It's hella other different angels that's going to show you different perspectives of magic, different aspects of life and how we play out together. Raziel is just giving you an overall perspective. And when I say overall, it's just like a immediate general knowingness to where you don't have to speculate upon shit. You don't always got to try to figure something out. You kind of like instantly know what it is. Like, I always talk about simple shit, but like, getting lost in life and reality, like we gotta start from simple shit before we get to advanced theorems of how life and whatnot just carries out existence consistently, because y'all lost in a weak ass mind and mentality that got y'all, not everybody, but when I say y'all, it is the beings and existences that are acting in a group consciousness to where you are moving in retardism or lostness based upon this group consciousness. How y'all all thinking together because y'all all believe in the same shit as if it's a real aspect of reality. You don't necessarily have your own mind. You believe in these sciences or whatever motherfucker done brought out into life as the truth. And you go out representing that and expanding that shit, but you don't really know what's going on. So, it's like, I'll go into rocks, right? Big Capricorn, big Earth sign, my ascending cap, my Mercury cap. I know I talk about Earth and forms. Big Capricorn is big Elohim talking, nigga. So, when you talk about rocks, these shapes and forms, it's literally carrying out the existence of shapes and forms itself. You all got different parts of you that are rocks, that are solid, that are shape and form and denseness, that is in reality, and it knows how to maintain its position in some type of sense, right? That's like the spirit of rocks. Rocks have a spirit. Everything, if it's a body in some shape and form, it has a spirit inside of it. It has a light. That's why I don't fuck with niggas saying the moon don't got no light or natural glow of its own, nigga. It's a spirit in a body. You just probably can't talk to or recognize what it is for real. Probably just don't fuck with you. Like that's what's going on in all these life and realities and all these different bodies of energies you see playing about. Like they got spirits within them. Like the earth is a spirit, nigga. The earth is a person. The earth got its own persona. The earth got its own being. The earth has its own existence. The earth may not fuck with you. Like literally. You know what I'm saying? Like it's shit out there like that. But the earth plays its own role. The earth might not fuck with you. But different planet or a different star, so to say, that's kind of like a rock too, you ask me. Just a shape and form and how they ain't gonna break all that shit down. You look into it for yourself. But it's a whole lot of shit that play together in like why you hearing shit, and even like certain shit fuck with you more than other shit. That's why you got different elements and whatnot you exist with and different parts of yourself. But the basis that a lot of people is not getting is that it's spirits living through that shit. You know, like it's not just like a shape and form that's just dwelling there in stagnancy. That's just how you are speculating upon it. That's the angel and perception you giving to it. That shit got energy. That shit can talk to you. That shit can communicate in different shapes and forms. You just don't know how to jump into them aspects of self. You know, Raziel is kind of teaching you how to do that. You know, it's showing you how to be in the flow of existence rather than just being lost in your own flow of life. You know, basically teaching you how to be, what do they call them? Magicians, wizards, witches, warlocks. It's teaching you how to, I think witch is more about using their own body of energy as they possess the world's in themselves and all that good shit. But, you know, like, I'm not going to break down all them different words. It's just talking about using these different shapes and forms, you know, or having a knowingness of what they are. They don't necessarily always got to use them. You know, as you play a part of nature, it's like a naturally aligned with you. You know, it's just knowing how to, you know, get your mentalities and shit together. You know, it's like getting your kingdom, getting your fighters, getting your warriors, you know, getting your emotions and feelings, all these women, all these different bodies of energies you got within yourself to know who they are. You know, so your life can necessarily know its life. You know, you don't necessarily got a differentiation from just life and existence itself or from God. You is God. You just don't recognize it. You know, that's what Raziel is here teaching you up on a consistent basis and bringing to you in the form of an angel and just the spirit itself. You know, giving you an angel or perception, a perspective, a way to look at things. You know, not just to look at things. It's a view, it's a virtue that you can go perceive with your own iris or eyes itself. You got different forms of eyes outside of physicality. You know, outside of just the solid natures of what here, you got hella different eyes. You got hella different perceptions. You got hella different ways you view shit. You just don't really recognize what you're doing when you're viewing shit. Or if you're viewing shit. Like just having thoughts, right? When you have a thought upon something, that is a view. When you have a thought or whatnot brought to you, that's kind of like a perception, a spirit in the body trying to bring something to you in a certain angle. Even though it's just words and shit. You know how easy it is? Like, you know, niggas can mentally communicate and whatnot with one another. Like, that's the whole thing that's a lot of people is here. Like, you get that type of shit in life. What you think higher beings and entities doing? You don't think they can throw some thoughts into your head that's in the same vibration as you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll naturally resonate. Like, motherfuckers been doing this type of shit for hellas. So a lot of them different thoughts, a lot of them different, you know, emotions and feelings you be having, because motherfuckers know how to speak in different ways. Those are different views. Those are different eyes. Those are different conceptions that you are seeing through. It's not just your shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like every spirit in existence. That's just like a spirit speaking through you in a way, shape, and form. Even though it's just a thought or an emotion that you may be feeling or grasping at that time. You know, but that's not who you are. Just because you can like manifest these thoughts and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's shit working through you. It's like you're expanding life and energy, and then you're the judge. You choosing and dictating what you're going to put out here into reality. You know, and Raziel is kind of like showing you that's what the fuck you doing. You know, you not just being here and just, you're not just lost in existence, like you doing shit. Like you making choices for you to talk and move and follow this energy or just follow and listen to that. You making choices, bro. You know what I'm saying? You made a choice to be here for real, whether you realize that or not. You know, Raziel is just getting you to get back to your own realizations. My black gun went out. I'm down bad. Shit rolling off. But yeah, that's what Raziel is mainly presenting and speaking to you in this life in different ways. I found my other shit just popped up. But that's what it is speaking and showing to you in different ways, shapes, and forms. You know, it's not just showing you, you know, like one perception of magic or one way to break down an order of existence and how to go about like viewing that and perceiving that in life. You know, it's literally giving you all. You know, like Raziel come to you with God. You know, like he don't just come to you by himself. You know, or when I say by himself, like his own conception of his energy that he individually carries. You know, Raziel acts as God. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them beings and entities, and that's how you would be like communicating and resonating with that energy and frequency itself. You know, that's what it'll be showing you in life in all these different magnitudes. You know, it's not just gonna be showing you the wind. It's not just gonna be showing you like, you know, like you just here. You know what I'm saying? And you just here doing shit. It's like, nah, bro, just the fact that you here means a lot. just the fact that you're in a body, you got these different organisms, you can move and be yourself in life and reality, you got a purpose. You got hella different purposes at that. You know, like you got all different type of shit you purpose vibe for. Like you brought yourself in reality and shit, but you may not realize that you were once a spirit in a body. You was once hovering over the waters. You was once trying to get here in existence. You ain't always been the flesh. You the spirit that's moving your flesh. It took time to make this shit up in different cycles and circulations and different energies and different shapes and forms. You know, it's just getting you to realize that shit. You know, Raziel, you know, Big Razi. I don't know, see him as my right wing. You know? But yeah, that's the basis of it. I don't gotta go as deep as I was talking about. Right? Yeah. But Razi, you know, I feel like it's real simple, short, cute, to the point. You know what I'm saying? It's like feel, you know, just like how life is here in existence. It's showing you all the magic and how you can conceive that yourself rather than just being lost in a conception. You know, like you just being here and you like, fuck, I'm here. You know, that's what a lot of people do every day. Then they move from that, you know, fucking themselves up. You know, so yeah, that's the basis of it. I don't think I got too much more to say. You know, and it's just teaching you about your spirit. You know, I say your spirit. You know, like the overall spirit we all come from. You know, like it's teaching you about your force, your willpower, how you emit that into life and existence and work with it. You know, process and digest these different elements that come into existence as you are, as you move with your truth, as you be in your own perspective, as you got your own body, as you be here in life. That's what Raziel is here to show you. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily like, you know, like I'm just an angel, you know what I'm saying? And this magic, nigga, here go a book. You know what I'm saying? Here go a little spell. Just do this. Nah, nigga. It's showing you what the spell is. You know what I'm saying? What it represents before it's even showing you how to use it or operate with it. It's telling you about life. You know, like when you talk about spellings and shit like that, like, bro, like wind is a spell. You know, like literally. You know, like the existence of wind had to come out through some mannerisms of words and different existences consistently being in reality. You know, like motherfuckers winning in their own existence. That's how we get the whole conception of win being here. It take motherfuckers winning. It take wins. You know, if that makes sense. It goes beyond like it's just being like all the wind. We feel the wind because of this denseness and it. No, nigga, the wind is just here. You nigga, you just don't get it. That's all it is. So I'm thinking you know shit, you know nothing. The wind is just here, my nigga. That's just how a lot of shit work out. You just don't know, like, you don't know how to conceive it. You know what I'm saying? You trying to come up with ideas and theories of your own, you know, about speculating and looking through life and shit, but wind naturally accumulates yourself as you are. It's a whole bunch of different types of winds that just come about in existence. It's different ways to express wind. It's different winds that we carry. You know, just the mere fact that you talk, you got breath, you can speak, nigga, you are the wind. You know, and you take breath and shit like that too, but breath ain't necessarily the wind. It plays more of a part of the latter creation. You know, like the wind been here. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like the movement of the spirit itself. It's spirits in the wind. You know, that's literally a spell. You got to realize what you're saying when you you know, are conceiving conceptions and whatnot in life and whichever mannerisms in which you do. Even in talking about like the air. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, I said the air. I meant to say water, nigga. But the air. You know what I'm saying? The clouds and all that. Spirits and all that shit, nigga. The dirt, the grass, the ground, nigga. Spirits and all that shit. Like start getting that point. Like, the spirit moves through everything. And spirit, they're just talking about like having an awareness or being able to pinpoint to a shape and form or symbol and body in reality. The spirit. You know, it's all that's here. You know what I'm saying? When I'm saying it's all that's here, the spirit literally represents here. You know what I'm saying? It's your own mannerisms of I don't want to just say comfort, but you know, it's how you come here. It's how you come forth, the spirit. You know, that's why you should take it as your greatest comfort rather than whatever desires or lostness you got satiating these fleshly desires and bodies that you just dwell within and get lost into. You know, the spirit is the ultimatum. You know, and yeah, that's all Raziel is really showing you. You know, it's a whole lot of different ways to, you know, just see the spirit. The spirit is here in hella different forms. You know, like it's all different type of ways, you know, to kind of grasp this knowledge and wisdom for yourself. You know, Raziel is just helping you out with that. you know, like arising you to be able to grasp a lot of shit for yourself, and then, you know, carry about with your own thoughts, you know, with your own mannerisms and whatnot in life, and create life as you see fit, rather than being lost in the creation. You know, it's realizations that you are the creator. So, yeah, that's Raziel. That's Raziel. You know,